That footage is too funny. I still keep laughing looking at myself running, chased by the drone.
Look at that girl riding with the Polaris Spider. The girls can ride that. It's a nice cruising, feet out position, straight upright. It's a safe ride. They really upgraded a lot of things in that bike. You know, it was different before, now it's much more user-friendly, you know. See some cute bikes with a trailer, a little bunny, teddy bear. All right, my son wants to go left, and we shall go left. There's a girl in front of us, nice. They'll actually make a smaller one for the young ones, I guess, you know, for the tiny people. Look at that hottie. Woo. Well, it's not a hottie, but it's a girl riding a sports bike, baby. That's what makes it sexy, I guess. Bravo to those women on the trike. Love it. No limit for women in America. They can do anything they want. And I believe in that. Oh, a little love sitting in front of our bike. The girlfriend is hugging his boyfriend. That's fantastic. It's sunny. It's supposed to be romantic. Yes? Around this time, 11 o'clock, everybody goes on a 4-hour ride in the back roads of the mountains of Lake George. On the right side, you can see the Lake George. So everybody's out. There'll be a lot of pressure on the rider. If you ride slow, there's a lot of pressure coming from behind because they want to go fast. So you might want to pull away on the right side so they can go around you. So that's the safety that I want my son to learn. I think he's doing fine. I'm going to keep my bike on a sports mode throughout this ride. See how that responds, you know, because I think a lot of curves, a lot of hills going to come. So just to keep the throttle, you know, RPMs up. When you see green on my Google map, that means we're entering in the forest of like a state park or a federal park.
As a father, I was so proud of my son, riding the way he was riding, leaning on the corners. So good.
Go ahead. This is the Star Trek original series. We're going to park it there. Yes, we're going to go see that. Alright, this is a gallery. If you see behind me, it's a Star Trek original series set tour. So this I'm excited. Captain Kirk, Spock. Okay, all those things, we're going to see it now. How about that? If you're a fan of a Star Trek, the original series, you're about to get a tour of the history. Oh my God. I used to remember waking up at 11 o'clock. I mean, not even waking up, but watching 11 o'clock on a Saturday or Sunday on Doordarshan Star Trek. Captain Kirk. You know these guys, right? Captain Kirk and the best friend, Spock. This Reptiles episode, I remember watching it when I was young, so that's him. I don't know what this guy is, but we'll find out. No, is it? So I forgot that. I think I missed out. They wore during the show. Some props. Oh my God, it just looks so, because we're so spoiled with the special effect, everything looks fake now. Like when we saw that light thing, I was like, whoa, what is that? That's a phaser. It's a tricord. No, that's the walkie-talkie, I guess. The phaser, I haven't seen it yet. This is actually the movie camera they used during the shooting of the series. How big it is.
All the reels.
Called it Wagon Train to the Stars. Now, why did he call it that?
Basically,
Well,
this guy's explaining who owned the rights of the Star Trek. Lucille Ball. Can you believe that she owned the Star Trek? She was the one who allowed Star Trek to be filmed in her studio. So that's the news to me. It's, she was one of my favorite comedian. Also, I used to watch her show, Lucille Ball show. So she was the owner. How about that? If you really want to know the history of the Star Trek, please watch this guy's explanation how the series was bought and aired and how it survived. So follow this guy up to the end.
Invest whenever she could and try to own these shows so she could make her studio a powerhouse. One of the first things that she took and bought was Star Trek, committing $164,000 of her own money in '64. That's a lot of money, folks. A lot of money today. Can you imagine in 1964 dollars what that would have bought? Well, she put Star Trek on the air after filming not one but two pilots. The first pilot was presented to NBC and they rejected it. They were bored. They thought it was too cerebral. They were flying through space, but they wanted some changes. Jeffrey Hunter played Captain Christopher Pike, and he elected not to return for the second pilot, which left the captain's chair open. Thankfully, they were able to get young Canadian actor William Shatner to step into his shoes, and the rest is history. The second pilot was filmed and picked up by NBC, and Star Trek went on the air in the fall of 1966. Within 2 years, roughly, Lucille Ball rebuilt Desilu into a powerhouse. She controlled shows like Star Trek, Hogan's Heroes, The Andy Griffith Show, Gomer Pyle, and many, many more.
Wow.
7 days after she purchased Star Trek, she bought another television show that is still with us today in the form of major motion pictures, starring Tom Cruise. I'm talking about Mission Impossible. So in 7 days, she bought Star Trek and Mission Impossible. She also purchased something within 6 months called Mannix. Anybody remember that with Mike Connors? Shows you the kind of genius that Lucy actually had. So what you're going to see is a 13,000 square foot rebuild of the original soundstage that the television show was filmed on. Star Trek, when it premiered, showcased a lot of very cool technology. A lot of things that we take for granted today. Things like doors that magically slide open when you walk up to them, right? Not even grocery stores had that technology in 1966. So when the show premiered, NASA saw that, and they called Gene Roddenberry and they said, "How are you getting your doors to open like that?" So Gene Roddenberry laughed and he said, "Look guys, it's just a man standing behind the wall pulling on a rope." The actors would walk up and hit their marks, of course, and the assistant director would yell, "Doors," and the technician would go, and if everything was timed correctly, the actors went about their business and completed the shot. If not, they bounced off the doors, and that was the end of it. They had to start all over again. So sets, of course, are wood, they're plywood, they're wires, they're paint, anything that we can use today to build something to convey the illusion of another reality. We make no attempt to hide that. We want you to see the lights, the cameras. We want you to feel like you're an actor or a technician on the show all those years ago. So we're going to get ready to go back in time to 1966, and we're going to walk the sets the way the actors would have seen them all those years ago.
Hey guys, we weren't allowed to shoot the video in the studio, so I took a lot of pictures. I'll try to explain what they are, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's the main corridor of the Starship Enterprise. It was just one hallway, and they kept going back and forth to record multiple scenes. We're about to enter Dr. McCoy's medical examination room. That's his vital monitor screen. On the right side, you'll see it looks like an arm. It's a blood transfusion unit. This is the bed for the patient. Everybody knows what this is. Energize, Scotty. Beam me up. There is the control panel for the energizing unit. We are about to enter the engine room. Everywhere you saw, it was just fictional, fake stuff they were hanging on the wall. This dielectric crystal, if you push it down, that gave the energy to run the engine at the warp speed. This is the meeting room where all the decisions were made after the discussion. Boy, I felt like a kid in a candy store. You have no idea how big a fan I am for the Star Trek and the Star Wars, but Star Trek is my passion. That's the bridge. This is Captain's quarters. This is his desk. You can see the picture with Spark, McCoy, and Captain Kirk. This is the main bridge we entered in. We're just taking a stroll around the bridge. People are taking pictures. There's one more shot of the bridge, panorama view. That's the main screen that made you believe you're flying through the space. That's the view from the captain's chair, looking down. And there you go, Captain Pavan. A little close-up of the Captain Pavan. I look happy, don't I? Well, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoy the Star Trek, and here we go on the road again.
वो हमारा बच्चा ब्लैक में बहुत अच्छा लीड किया आज. Very proud of him. I can't believe I turned out to be such a good guy. You know, he used to ride those 4 motorized small वो गाड़ी आती है ना, वो चलाता था. I was riding a motorcycle. हाँ, proud moment. दोस्तों एक स्टोरी बताता हूँ अभी क्या हुआ. वो में एक आदमी हार्ली डेविडसन पे था और उस हार्ली का लाइट चालू रह गया था. तो उसने जैसे वो चाबी चालू किया और इग्निशन दबाने की कोशिश की तो उसका बाइक क्लिक 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 नॉइज. So that means battery is down. So he was like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? तो मेरे पास बैटरी पैक, वो जो प्लग इन होता है ना, वो प्लग करके वो जंप कर दो, तो वो था, लेकिन चार्ज पूरा नहीं था तो उसका भी यूज नहीं हुआ. तो मैंने याद करके, वो इंडिया में नहीं पुश करते, वो पैर से धक्का मारते गाड़ी को, बाइक को, अगर पेट्रोल खत्म हो गया और कुछ हो गया तो मैंने किया था इंडिया में जब मैं 17 साल का था, 16 साल का था. तो उसी याद से मैंने उस बाइक को धक्का दिया. ये मेरी होंडा बीस्ट केम टू हैंडी, ऐसे धक्का दिया पैर से और बाइक को थोड़ा लीन मेरे पैर पे किया और धक्का मारा. अच्छा कि बाइक चालू हो गया, खुश हो गया. बोला क्या ऐसा ट्रिक तुम्हें कैसे से सीखा? मैं किसी इंडियन ट्रिक है भैया, हम देसी बाबू है, हमको सब आता है. तो इट वाज वेरी अप्रिशिएटिव. सो इट वाज नाइस. इंडियन फंडा बंडा केम इन हैंडी.
Found the parking at the prime time in the premium place. How about that? Oh my God.
Hey guys, at 9:30, right off the shore over there'll be fireworks going on. So we're just gonna eat slowly and steadily so we don't get kicked out of the restaurant. So we're gonna witness the beautiful fireworks in that direction at 9:30. Right now it is 17. That's the time of the day. So in probably 15 minutes we're gonna see fireworks while we eat dinner. How nice is that? That is good job, man. Good timing, Pavan. The night is still young. People are still on the street, and you can see the outside. It's a bit dark, but it's about 9:45 on a Friday night. How awesome is this? There you go, guys. The party is still happening on the main street. Great. People are crazy. There is a line for the ice cream. Ben and Jerry, one of the best ice cream they make. I crave for my butter pecan. I'm on diet. This is the time you cheat, says I'm on diet. This is the time you cheat and have stuff. All right, I'm gonna say bye to Lake George. It's last night. I'm leaving, going back to home. See you later. Peace. But I'll be back next week for sure. Bye bye, Lake George. It's technology, you know, it connects with the Bluetooth. You can buy it and getting ready for today's ride. June 8th. Is it 8 today?
The gray hair fool you, I can still kick ass. That is correct.
Bluetooth is great.
Yep. Yeah. Right. It doesn't come back on its own. No.